Hi, my name is Micah. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. And each day that I've woken up for the past year has been controlled by strangers. Let me explain to you what I mean. So, I sing, write, and produce my own music. So naturally, the content that I upload on YouTube would be around music and musical things, which is the entire problem actually. I'm going to say something that you may not agree with, but I believe that music is one of the worst categories to upload content into. YouTube gurus call these categories niches. I'm pretty sure you already have a general understanding of what a niche is, even if you can't readily define it. Niches are like drama channels, reaction channels, self-help and self-experimentation channels, relatable teen girl channels, YouTube advice guru channels, and so on. By the way, every niche that I just mentioned is likely to yield better results in a shorter space of time than music. Now, the aim of this video isn't the discovery of why that may be or to reveal some hidden truth. But if that happens, awesome! I just want to tell you about how being in the music niche is especially challenging for me, and how as a YouTuber, you truly relinquish some control of your finances, your successes, and your overall mental stability into the hands of strangers. Oh, and also I am performing an original song for you at the end, so there's that to look forward to. Let's go. Attention is the first currency of social media, and if you want to turn this into a full-time, long-term, sustainable career, that's what you need. In fact, I would go beyond that and I would say that engagement is the true currency of social media. In terms of giving up control of my life to strangers, my need for attention to lead to engagement, to lead to monetary value, caused me to lose a lot of things. For one, my social life became extremely reduced as of the last 6 months. Granted, Corona, she also had a part to play in that. I also noticed that I started developing a lot of hang-ups and a lot of fears attached to money itself. I experienced a lot of creator envy, and I would say I also kind of became obsessed with my analytics and checking my analytics obsessively within the first 24 hours of whenever a new video was published. I would say that we could see examples of my life being controlled by strangers on YouTube through a bunch of series that I did on this channel. I had a series legitimately called the 4 Views series, in which I was literally trying to be like other bigger YouTubers to try to garner some attention. I made like 65 James Charles based videos because I know that in YouTube unofficial collaborations like that can help you, but I did so many James Charles videos that are not necessarily linked to what my channel is about. I did 98 Billie Eilish videos trying to again garner that attention based on an unofficial collaboration, because there was a time where Billie Eilish ruled YouTube and she ruled the demographic that I was going for. But by doing all of these things, I got sadder as a human being. I gave my control into an invisible audience, and that I was continually trying to pander to what I believed that they wanted to see from me, instead of telling the audience that this is what you want to see from me, and this is what you're gonna get. Period! Instead of doing that, I was just trying to copy what I saw other YouTubers doing, because to a certain extent, following trends is helpful. My first video to pass 1,000 views in a year actually was me following a trend for fun, but it worked, and that was the first video of mine to even pass 500 views this year. There is a method to that madness of following a trend. However, I would say even with that video doing as well as it did for my channel, it still hasn't generated top tier engagement as yet because it's so new. But just to come back into the emotional side of how I let strangers control me, I think that a lot of this comes down to money. Money to me has been a defining factor for my young adulthood, because that is how we kind of define our worth. How much money do you make? How much are you worth? How much of an adult are you? So in pursuit of this money, in pursuit of being taken seriously as a 23-year-old man, I got really depressed because of YouTube and social media in general. I'm talking about YouTube and Spotify specifically. Trying to create revenue streams, trying to create engaged, loyal fans, doing anything for them leads to depression. That's unavoidable. You just get depressed. You start to hate the process. You start to hate everything. You spend so many days, so many nights, So many weeks, so many years. I don't know what the hell I was. Just kind of living for whatever audience you find through YouTube recommended videos that you kind of want for yourself. So I want this audience, so I'll try to pander to them. I want that audience, so I'll try to pander to them. They like covers, them. They like songwriting videos, them. And that's how I was living, and that is how strangers controlled my life, because my content was not what I wanted to make. If I'm being honest, I would love to make some Matt Diavella style videos. This camera does not allow that, because this is literally a Samsung cell phone camera and it does not allow for like that. I thought that as a singer and as a musician, I had to do a certain type of content to be popular, to get the audience that I wanted. But I don't think that that is the case, and I think that I wasn't offering something new. In order to take back my control, I have to change my opinion on money and success on social media. I think that something that I have to practice, because this is not a fully fleshed out video. Like, this is not point A to point B. This is from point A to point A and a half. Like, this, I haven't reached B, A and a quarter, honestly. I know that I have a lack consciousness. And what a lack consciousness is essentially is that I keep thinking about YouTube and my music career in terms of what I don't have. So I don't have 1,000 fans. I don't have 1,000 true subscribers. I don't, get 100 likes per video. And I keep thinking about what I don't have. I don't have the best camera equipment. I don't have the best audio equipment for my music. I don't have the best production skills, the best vocals, the best songwriting, whatever it is. I keep thinking about what I don't have, instead of thinking of the value that I do have and what I can offer to people. While I do not want to be a YouTube educator, I want to be an entertainer, okay, a singer, songwriter, filmmaker. That's the first time I've ever said something like that, like filmmaker. But like, I do want my videos to be a little bit more stylistic, as much as I possibly can make it. So even if it's a talking head video, just adding in some more style to it, even if it's just good color grading. And I want to tell an emotional story. That is something that I want to focus on, and that is how I want to move forward. I want to add the emotions, because it's clear that me just singing la da 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 da, it's not doing it for nobody, okay? It's not doing it for me either. So I gotta switch it up. I have to accept that I am going to be giving up some control of my life. You do have to please your audience, but I don't have an audience right now, so I don't have nobody to please, essentially. Like, I don't have an audience right now. I'm trying to find my tribe. They say your vibe attracts your tribe, and I'm hoping that this more emotional, meditative, reflective kind of sit-down video with some music in it would attract my tribe, honestly. I hope that you enjoyed this chat with me, and that it, inspired you, gave you some ideas. I don't know how I would have done such a thing, but I hope so. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at @theofficialmicah. I post mediocre pictures for your enjoyment. Check out my music on Spotify. My name is Micah there as well. All of this is in the description box as well. And just get into this song. These four walls, my home, are chanting, go on. Keep thinking those dark thoughts that you love so much. The clock ticks a bomb. I'm feeling alarmed. I'm thinking such dark thoughts that I'm not. So please help me on my knees. I'm counting the minutes each day, and as time passes, it feels so real. Please protect me. Be my shield. I'm going insane on this bed with these thoughts I can't forget. The thoughts I can't thoughts I can't forget. The thoughts I can't